product and industrial teams to bring our new jewelry creations to life, aided by an incredible team of engineers, computer-aided designers, known as CAD, and master craftspeople. Innovation is a fundamental asset for a successful company. Let's focus on how at Tiffany we accelerate innovation higher and higher. Overall, you need to create an environment, a process, and therefore a culture where people have trust and the resources to ideate, where curiosity is encouraged and people can see the benefits. While, of course, there are always happy accidents in innovation, especially if your team is perpetually curious. Many times, there is a specific design to be achieved and a problem to solve. First, there needs to be an understanding of the goals. You can shatter some boundaries later, but it's important that this is done with intention and understanding. Second is an understanding that there is no such thing as a bad idea or failure. Everything is an opportunity for learning. Every single idea is good, because even if it just inspires another idea or makes people feel relaxed and comfortable, it works. For those who are new to it and trying to change that culture, it helps to have the highest person in the room throw out a fantastical idea to make people comfortable with the messiness of innovation, that no idea is bad. Through everything, the key though is to encourage the team to throw out ideas early in the development process and create prototypes to test their hypotheses. The farther you get down the process of development, the more you're wasting labor, materials, and even emotional investment. In our team, we even measure how often we kill a project and at what point in the process every month. A high percentage of rejected ideas is okay if it happens early. If it was later, why? Did we uncover something we could have figured out earlier? The third part of accelerating innovation is the environment in which you're exchanging ideas. Typical spaces and meetings divide up specialties artificially. Mix it up. Create a space where you can be flexible and people get out of their comfort zones. Leverage collaboration tools in a virtual and physical world that allow people to get their ideas out in different ways and test them. Digital tools have become so advanced, but at the same time, even a whiteboard can be helpful. Fourth is the way you prototype. What is the minimal amount you can show to quickly determine if an idea works or not? How can you give people the vision of what a product or process will look like? Innovation can also be quite efficient. Everyone likes to take in information differently. Resistance can sometimes just be confusion. Confusion that you can help by presenting an idea a few different ways. The single most important tool you have in accelerating innovation is the people you have in the room, virtual or physical. Everyone has a purpose and a reason for being part of this process. They have an expertise and they need to feel valued enough to share it. But though the environment and process of innovation is important, ensuring you have a diverse team is critical. When I say diverse, I'm saying it on a few levels. If everyone on the team looks the same and comes from the same background, your product will look the same. Your solutions will be the same, and you won't be able to make the critical change you need. Not only do you need diversity in human makeup, but you also need diversity in skill set, proficiencies, thought, behavior, and even personality type. Project teams should be mixed from project to project, testing the balance and allowing new synergies to form, taking advantage of successful learnings. great sources of pride in the Jewelry Design and Innovation Workshop is the work we've done on mechanisms. Icons like knot and lock. With lock, the challenge was to create a mechanism that functions similarly to a padlock without obstructing the beautiful, clean, and bold lines of the piece. It's a unique shape, so we were challenged not only in the function, but in the form of the piece. And then, of course, the fit. It hugs the wrist. Not only did this bracelet need to be inclusive with sizing from extra small to multiple extra larges, but the clasp needed to disappear into the piece and swivel in a way that's similar to a padlock. And it needed to snap in place so the client could hear that click of security. It's magic. Plus, of course, we needed to make lock in the most efficient way possible. The research and development took over a year. We spent hours with our engineers and CAD designers and master craftspeople. We sat with design to define the aesthetics and understand the critical aspects of the piece. Through it all, we made space for each voice. We simulated function in CAD, parametrically modeling the pieces to ensure all the sizes were covered. 3D printed prototypes and translated to metal where a jeweler hand assembled more prototypes than I can count, ensuring fit and function, ensuring that the piece could be made consistently and efficiently. And then we put the piece through rigorous quality testing that leveraged robotics as well as real life scenarios. Then the same team who brought it to life worked with the industrial team to ensure we could consistently achieve this innovation and the high standards that go along with it. CAD designers debated the smallest millimeter with each other. Craftspeople sat next to each other, leveraging techniques and their decades of experience. This was not a project that was 100% done in a digital world. This was not a project that was 100% done with the hands of one jeweler. It was a complete partnership. The technology amplified the craft and vice versa. At Tiffany & Company and at LVMH, creativity is a core value shared by everyone, and we cherish the innovative spirit at every touch point. We all have to ensure that our work environment, our culture, the diversity of our teams, and the advanced technologies at our disposal are levers to accelerate innovation.